Here's another snippet from this week's Unstuck Playbook, where I'm addressing the D trap and how to translate nonsense acronyms that leaders tune out into business value. This week's Playbook digital asset is a simple project audit that you or your project manager can use at your next project meeting to speak the language of value as an operational integrator. To watch the full video masterclass and get your free asset, just sign up and I'll send knowledge to you each Monday to start your week off by getting unstuck.
Okay, first up, the D trap. This is the big communication breakdown. The gap between what we think we're saying and what our leadership is actually hearing. And it's holding so many of us back. And you know what? We kind of have to own this. I'm guilty of it myself, but I learned this lesson the hard way over the past 20 years, so you don't have to. For way too long, we've been obsessed with nouns, the tech, the models, the platforms, but the real value isn't the tool. It's never the tool. The value is in the verb, the action, the process of planning, of managing, of collaborating better. It's ultimately about people. Yes, and how they use that project information to make decisions that the platform should provide. That's the mental shift we all need to make. Although subtle, it's powerful because people are at the center, not tools. So if we start focusing on the process, what does it actually look like? Well, it starts with seeing the project as one big integrated system, not a bunch of separate silos or pieces. Think about it. On any given project that's really humming along or is experiencing flow, everything is connected. Design isn't separate from scheduling, and scheduling isn't separate from estimating. They all flow into each other. And that entire flow is driven by one simple, fundamental truth. Boom, that's it, right there. Schedule is king. The sequence of work, the design, the engineering, logistics, the flow of people, material, equipment on site. That is what drives the cost of everything else. Once you truly get that in your bones, your entire approach to this stuff has to change. Which brings us to our first big fix. It is time to stop talking about 4D and start talking about something that actually delivers value. Let's just make a simple switch. We are retiring 4D. From now on, we're calling it visual planning and scheduling. See, it's not just a different name. It's a totally different mindset. It immediately tells you what it is. A business function, not a tech feature or some feature in a tool. It's clear, it's direct, and it's focused on the outcome we are all trying to achieve. And the real point here isn't just to make something look cool. No, it's a two-step move. First, you plan the work visually using BIM and VDC as the workflow. Then, this is the absolute key. You take that visual plan to your designers, your trade partners, the vendors, the folks actually doing the work, and you collaborate to make sure this schedule, this visual plan, is even possible. Ask for their feedback. Let's improve it. It's a yes and. Yes, we can do this, but no, hey, let's figure out this. It's about communication and collaboration to drive earlier and better informed decision. It's not about information management. And a real visual plan goes so far beyond a legacy and archaic Gantt chart that's actually keeping us stuck, full with interpretation and misunderstanding. We're talking about mapping out the entire job site in a virtual environment, a digital twin for the construction site. Where are the materials going to get staged? What is the exact swing of that crane? Where are the mobile cranes going to drive? How is the scaffolding and or temporary shoring going to impact everyone else? It's all about logistical clarity. And the value you get from that, it's immense. You go from a simple list of tasks to a shared holistic understanding of how the whole dance of the project is supposed to work. It gets rid of the guesswork, it cuts down on conflicts, and it makes the whole thing way more efficient and guess what? Predictable. What makes this work is not just the people double-clicking. It's operations. If operations is not using it on a daily basis, it's just a pretty animation. I've worked with many superintendents and schedulers who've embraced this integrated approach with visual planning, and we've experienced success through integration. The BIM and VDC people play a crucial role, but we're not leading the charge. It was operations. This is the difference between a technician and an integrator. The difference between failing and success. All right, let's take the same logic and apply it to the money side of things. It's time to get beyond the whole 5D thing.
Well, that's all you get. For now, if you want to learn how to get unstuck with actionable methods to transition from a technician or double clicker to an operational integrator to deliver value, then join my free Unstuck ecosystem. This week, the action plan is not just for the BIM and VDC technicians, but ways project leaders can learn and take action to integrate digital transformation into operations using a simple 3-question audit at project meetings. At OpEx5, we help people and organizations through integrating operational excellence, knowledge management, and digital transformation to achieve flow. I spent 3 decades learning the hard way, so you don't have to. It's time to be the change our industry needs and reclaim our definitions. Click the link below and let's get you unstuck.